tricks and signs for your ride. SignBros is the place where we make your signs.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. How's it going? Good morning. We want to invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, SignBroCast. Today we have a special guest, Mr. Chito Aguilar from the Tux Shop.
Yes,
here
sir.
in El Paso, Texas. How's it going? Good morning.
Good morning, man. Good morning. A little early.
And you can tell he's all dressed up. All dressed up for the occasion.
Nice tux.
How's business?
Good. We're into. We just finished prom season, so that was pretty hectic. It was fun. It was good. We had a really good prom season.
Here in this area, you get how many high schools?
Got, let's see, Mountainwood, Americas, Pebble Hills, and El Dorado. 4 high schools. Yeah, for sure. And then we get some from the outskirts of, like, our area.
Of course.
But we do get quite a bit from Mountainwood. Pebble Hills came really strong this year, man. Really strong.
Pebble Hills, huh?
Yeah, Pebble Hills.
I would think that Mount would be because you
Mount
guys
would
are right
too.
next to
Yeah.
Mountwood. Just so you guys know, it's located right by Mountwood High School here on the east side of El Paso. So
1 block away from Mountwood High School.
one block away.
One
That's
block.
why I figured
Yeah.
Mountwood High
No,
School.
we get a lot of people from Mountwood.
You said prom just finished. What about graduation, man?
Graduation, they hardly get dressed up
Really?
for graduation because they have the robe on.
Yeah,
So
I was
they
wondering about
usually
that.
cover themselves up. So
Well, Nathan's daughter just graduated from Mountainwood,
Mhm.
and I noticed a bunch of kids in suits underneath the robes, so I was just curious about that.
Oh well,
Okay.
I didn't notice.
Yeah.
So it's what tuxes and anything else?
Tuxes, suits. We're selling a lot of accessories now, like socks, bow ties, vests, ties, anything like that.
But obviously, you sell the socks.
Yeah, exactly. Let's sell the socks. And then a lot of grooms and guys are wanting to buy suits now, so we're selling a lot of suits now. So that's a cool thing. And then we customize it for them, so it's a customized
Nice.
suit.
So if I need a tux or a suit, like pretty fast, what's the quickest you could?
one day, I could get
One
it done in
day?
1 day.
Wow.
Yeah, just
Oh, you don't want to say that out loud.
yeah. It's hectic, but yeah.
Everybody going last minute?
Yeah, don't go last minute.
We always recommend like 2 to 3 days before, even a week before, but
Of
we can do
course.
it from one day to the next.
Wow.
Of course.
We got to give you a shout out too because the fact that we had a death in the family, and we had to sing for that particular service, and you hooked us up with the was it suits, right? With nice suits.
Nice, beautiful.
Well, those considered suits
yeah.
or tuxes? Suits, right?
Suits,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty sharp.
Oh,
Even
yeah.
I was impressed because I had to take a picture. I had these guys letting go, take pictures.
Yeah.
It was real nice. Yeah.
There's something about dressing up in a suit that just
Kind of lifts up your
course,
self-esteem.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of
puff
the
your
big.
chest out, and you can walk with your head up.
That's one of the biggest things that I guess kind of it's fulfilling for me when there's kids that go in there, or a groom or a groomsman or somebody like that goes in there, and then they're having a bad day. I have to try my tux. I have better things to do, or blah blah blah, right?
Of course.
So they get there and then they try on their tux, and as soon as I tell them go in front of the mirror, check yourself out, and they look, and you just see that smile on
Boom.
their face, and everything just changes once they see themselves in that suit. Man. It's
Of
pretty,
course.
I
pretty
look
awesome.
good.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah.
awesome.
Well, I like it because the little jacket hides the panza.
Yeah.
That's what I like about it. But yeah, it was nice, very impressive
Yeah.
shoot. Yeah, it was very nice, very nice.
Thanks.
Yeah, no, you guys, Chito, you always take care of us, man. Whenever we need a tux or a suit, man, you're our
Yeah.
go-to suit
definitely.
guy, tux guy.
Yeah.
But you always didn't do that, right?
No.
What's your venture into business? What was it?
So
first one?
I've had the shop for about 6 years now, 6.5 years now. And before that, I would do warehouse and logistics. That was my dad's company, and I took that over. So business started slowing down for the warehouse and stuff like that. So my wife and myself wanted to open up a business on our own because that was my dad's, and I took it over. But we wanted something to start on our own, and we had been praying about it and all that, and And I'll never forget, I was driving from our house to the warehouse, and I literally was driving, I think it was off Edgemere, right before you hit the Araste, and tuxedos popped in my head. I don't know how, I don't know what, but I mean, I guess God answered our prayers, right? And then I started doing research on it and all that, and I met with a supplier, and it happened within like 2 months, like right then and there, and he came down, trained me a little bit, no experience whatsoever on how to measure, how to, anything of suits or tuxes, and then from there, it's a, what do you call it, a process, just,
It's a quick process.
yeah,
to
quick
just-
process of learning, you know what I mean? Just trial and error, so.
Wow.
I know
Right
a
on.
while back you said you wanted to target the malls and so, or have a shop in the
So
mall.
what we do, right, yeah, we do already, so I think about 2 months now, we got together with, we got invited by somebody who runs expos, and it's about 15 vendors. We're located inside of Bassett Center now, and it's in front of Target. It used to be an old dress place, which the dress place moved to a bigger shop, bigger space, like 2 spaces over. So there's about 15 vendors together. So it's myself, a photographer, a cake person, party bus,
Perfect.
flowers, invitations, dress rental place. I mean, everything.
All in
Your
one.
I
one
forgot, a
your
candy
go-to
bar,
spot.
candy bar. Just a one-stop shop, and I mean, we haven't really done that much advertising, but little words getting out, and it's starting to get busy.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Wow.
really
So that's
good.
going to be your go-to place for quinceañeras, weddings,
and all that, yeah.
And
all
that's-
that. Is it inside Bassett?
Inside
Mall?
Bassett Center Mall.
That's already happening.
It's already happening.
Wow,
Yeah.
Awesome.
nice.
Yeah,
Awesome.
It is. It's really cool. It's really cool. And then we had a meeting yesterday. We're planning some little open like mini expos inside the mall and stuff like that. So it's
Nice.
been going good.
The
And,
fashion shows,
all that stuff,
They have a lot of
Yeah.
fashion shows there in
Yeah,
Barcelona.
they do. And then we got invited to do another fashion show on July 6th in downtown also, and that one's gonna be pretty cool. So
So when you say you had a meeting, is it like a
like a vendor meeting, like all of us,
Vendor meeting.
all the people
Gotcha.
having their different ideas. And yesterday, I mean, when we first started it, everybody has their different ideas, so you
Of
get to know
course.
each other. And yesterday, for the first time, I think everybody felt united. Like everybody knew, like they're in that same process of getting, just being that one-stop shop. And I don't think anybody in El Paso's ever done that.
Awesome.
And it's
That's a
really,
good
really cool.
idea.
That's good. Yeah, it's a
It's
great
really cool.
idea.
And everybody loves it because you just go there and you book everything.
Take care of everything.
Wow.
From the cake to the dress, everything.
And you guys all came together with the same ideas and everything. Nobody.
Everybody.
Wow, that's awesome,
Everybody had
man.
really
Yeah.
good ideas.
Well, that's the whole idea behind this podcast, the broadcast as we call it, to try and just network people together, man.
Yeah.
See, they're already honking for your services, brother. Wow, is it in demand? They're just knocking down the door. But that's cool. I'm glad it's working out.
Thank
Very
you.
good.
And I remember when you guys first opened up, because my son would go to this Montessori school next
Oh,
door.
yeah.
And I remember when you guys, so I've seen you guys grow, and it's
Yeah.
been awesome. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it's pretty awesome the way you guys grown too.
Yeah, appreciate that, man. Oh yeah, it's. I mean, we got this second location.
second-
We're
Well, second
move
space. now.
second space over, and I think there's, obviously plan and to grow
Yeah,
and to do
that's
more,
right.
man. This is one of the avenues of growth.
Yeah, definitely.
This podcast is. We're hoping that we can get more local business people
Mhm.
to come in and talk and advertise, man.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of which, we know what you do, and what have we done? I know I'm new to this SignBro, so we've done what for him specifically as far as
Everything that you see on my signs in the shop.
All
you
the
guys,
signs.
like, all the flyers,
Brochures,
banners.
Well, there's some
Go
stuff
ahead.
that you had, some local stuff that you have in there that you probably get from your suppliers
some-
and stuff like
yeah.
that. That we
But the
haven't done,
majority of the stuff that I get myself, like not from my supplier, it comes from you guys.
yeah,
Yeah,
you haven't done
flyers,
your storefront.
invitations, anything my wife needs printed out for
Yeah.
you guys take care of her and
Banners, which I owe you one. A banner.
yeah, just about everything, man.
Cool. And any horror stories without naming names as far as
Not
tuxes and
necessarily
stuff?
horror stories. I mean, there's always stories at the shop. My wife always talks about we should have like a little reality show there
What is
called
it?
called
Look
the
at the camera.
Tuckshop Diary Show.
Oh.
It's called that. I mean, because
That would
I
be
work
cool,
with
yeah.
family, like so. It's my
Oh, yeah.
let's see, my three nieces, my nephew, my niece's boyfriend helps us out,
Oh.
and my best friend helps us out too.
Wow. Sounds
And
like
it's
the
all-
Kardashians.
And I mean, could you imagine they're 20-year-old, 21-year-old girls
yeah.
and dealing with them? I mean,
Oh, yeah.
it's fun. I mean, it's an experience. I mean, who better than help your family,
Of course.
But I mean, there's always something going on there. I mean, or with customers, like not necessarily horror stories, but some people are picky sometimes. You know what I
Of
mean?
course.
And or you just have to cater to somebody, or just difference. There's always something that's going on there. There's always a story at the end of the day. So
Yeah.
that's why it's funny, like the Tuckshop Diaries, and it's true. There's some. I tell her a story. She's like, "Man, you guys should, film something." So
Have you ever had anybody like? Because you would think. My experiences and like being in weddings and stuff like that. When you go to the tuck shop, it's just the guys.
yeah.
It's the guys going. But have you ever had like any like wives going?
Oh
like,
yeah, definitely. Yeah, and there's
"Man,
always
no, change it. I don't want.
Yeah, well, like there's always like when the groom initially goes in and tries to pick something out. You want to, hey, which color you look? I mean,
Yeah.
I always ask, what kind of theme are you going for? What kind of color are you looking for? Accessories and all that. And then the wife will step in. Well, I want this. I'm like,
No.
I'm like, yeah, but it's his choice. I just always feel like, I mean, I don't think he's gonna go in there and ask her what color dress she wants.
Of course.
Let him. But I mean, it's totally up to them.
Yeah.
You cater to them.
Have you ever had anybody fight you on their size?
on the sizes?
Like you're telling them, no, this is the size. No, it's actually
Yeah,
this
oh,
size.
yeah. The main thing, the funniest thing is guys always lie about their height. Always,
Really, the
or
height?
the majority, yeah.
I would think
So
it'd be
like
the
we
weight.
always ask them their height.
I always do. Yeah.
Yeah, like they always ask. We always ask, what's your height? Oh, 5'10", and he's like my height.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm
5'6".
I always put 5'7". I'm not 5'7". I'm like 5'5". You know what I mean? But yeah, that's the funniest thing.
Wait, what do you put? What size do you say you are?
5'8".
5'8".
5'8".
I think I'm 5'7" or something.
Yeah.
You think? I feel 5'10".
In a suit, I feel 5'10".
Yeah.
But you guys don't do any bridal stuff, right? Just pure guy stuff.
No, but what we do like brooms, weddings, and stuff like that, but nothing of like
Nothing
girl
females?
stuff. Nothing females.
Okay,
no.
gotcha.
Yeah, that's a different ball game right there.
Yeah.
At first, when we initially opened up, we wanted to do something like that, but then our supplier kind of gave us some advice. You know what? Stick to one thing, and then
Yeah.
and then
Grow
branch
from
off
there
and then, but
eventually.
then you see it. Just
Wow.
women are special, man. So
Oh, yeah.
The one in
not in a
Bass-
bad way.
the one in Bassett Mall, is it under the Tux Shop or is it like a general name?
It's a general name, so it's called Bridal and Quince Suppliers.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
Also, you got your own name and everything.
Yeah, they have it. Well, they haven't put the sign up yet, but they're gonna do that. But it's called Bridal.
Oh, you got a
Quince
sign
Suppliers.
coming up, huh?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Maybe you want to talk
Yeah.
to Carlos.
Oh, that's cool, man. Wow.
I was thinking it was like, so it's not independent stores.
Yeah, they're independent.
They're independent,
yeah.
but it's
all one together. Like so,
Gotcha.
everybody's together. So like my area is all the back area, and there's fitting rooms right there, and then the photographers across from me, and then there's kind of not cubicles but little spaces like
Oh, wow.
where they show their stuff and all
Little
that.
booths.
Yeah, little booths.
Nice.
So it's almost like start off here, and
Yeah, exactly.
by the time you're done, you got the whole package.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow.
That's what's
That's
cool about
awesome.
everybody that gets there and they're like, wow, there's a flower place, good candy bar, party bus out, a couple of halls that are showing their halls there. Cater, you know, like that.
caters also.
Yeah, accessories, handbags,
Wow.
the manteles for your table, stuff like that. So,
Can we put a booth there for the invitations?
yeah. Oh, somebody's already. Yeah,
Oh,
somebody's
someone
already
beat
got
us.
it. Yeah.
Isaac can put a little booth for like popping out of the cake or something for the bachelorette party. No,
This guy could dance.
I could dance. Yeah, right.
What about like some of these? Like some of the, I know you can't see it on the camera, but like what about like do they ever ask for any kind of that stuff?
The signs and everything like
with
that.
with
Oh.
like the retractable stuff. Like
They
that,
have.
like,
There's
with,
this
like,
girl
the
that
full
does.
size.
She and I just met her yesterday. She has. They do like that, where they have like the glass and then the nice handwriting and stuff like that. and all
Etching.
that. Etching and all that stuff.
Mhm.
Then, like stuff like that. They chalkboards. I think that's what it was. Something like that. So they have that.
Nice.
A little bit of everything. So it's kind of cool. I like it because the concept, like you've never seen that. You know, here in El Paso, I've heard about other places have it, but nothing here like that. So
That's
it's cool being a part of something like that.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Can you tell the audience how to get a hold of you on social media?
Okay, so our Facebook page, we're under the Tux Shop and Boutique, and then on Instagram it's the Tux Shop, SHOPPE, and those are our two social medias that we have, Facebook and Instagram. So.
Nice.
Any specials or anything else?
Oh yeah,
going on
plenty
right
of
now?
specials right now, man. We have the thing that I always like to say the thing that sets us apart from everybody in town is our quality, and our main thing is customer service and our pricing. The quality and the type of tuxes that we carry, we kind of compare ourselves to Men's Warehouse. They're the ones that carry the name brands like us. We have Michael Kors, Kenneth Cole, all those name brands. I guess I've heard at Men's Warehouse they have it for like $200. Us, $130 plus tax. I mean,
Bam.
and that's what the discounts that we give them and everything like that.
That's a
You're saving
tux or a suit?
$70. Tux and or suits.
Oh, okay.
And then of course we have the special where you rent 5, get the 6th one for free. Rent 10, the 11th and 12th for free. We also do out of town measuring. So if you have a group and you have a brother, or cousin, somebody that's out of town, we'll get them measured out of town. That way, when they come into town, we'll have their tux ready to go.
How do you do that?
We're part of a retail network, so we could get in touch with other places all over the U.S.
Wow.
and get 'em measured. And we've done that before. I mean, I've done wedding parties where the groom is only here and then all his buddies are out of town, or vice versa. The whole wedding party's out of town. They're coming into El Paso, and we got them. You know, and we'll do the alterations
take
here and
care.
everything like that.
Nice.
So a whole network,
Yeah.
U.S. or
U.S. I mean, if there's somewhere out of the country, I'll find somewhere. It doesn't have to be part of the.
Find something
Oh,
nice.
Yeah. And I've done that before too, so yeah.
out of the country? Nice.
Yeah.
Right on. Well, definitely customer service, man. I know anybody that goes Tux Shop, Chito's gonna take care of you. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's
I
our
know
main
that, man.
our main point and what I've always instilled in my employees, which is the family, is customer service, because this is like a wedding, quinceañera, even funeral, anything. When you're wearing a suit, it's a special type of event, regardless of what it is, and it's something that you'll never forget. Like, so that experience, we're gonna be a part of an experience that they're gonna remember for the rest of their life. So you don't want to leave a bad taste in their mouth or something like that, because they're gonna eventually they're gonna come back, or you're gonna see them, or they're always gonna remember you regardless of what you do. So you want to have a good
Sure.
image of
course.
Yeah, so
Good, man.
Wow.
that's how I always felt.
Do you do? I know we do funerals. Like we just said, we did a funeral for us, but I
Yeah, we
mean,
do.
for an actual like deceased.
We've done
People
that,
have bought suits for- wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, I've done that.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Oh, okay, there you go. You cater to all.
Yeah, we can try to. Yeah.
Wow.
What's the smallest size of tux you have?
The smallest size anywhere from I've done little infant babies like 3 months, 2 months.
3 months?
Yeah, 2 months.
Really?
I've done that before.
Wow, that's cool, man. I
Yeah,
don't
that's
think I've
cool.
ever seen one that small.
Yeah.
I've seen like little kids, little 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds, but
Yeah, we do that, and then
That's
everybody. I've been getting a lot of calls lately, and yesterday we had a customer come in. She's like, she was looking for a white suit for her 6-year-old son, and I was like, yeah, of course we got it. And she's like, man, I've been calling everywhere and nobody
Wow.
has it. I'm like,
Wow.
we can.
6-year-old?
So, 6-year-old, yeah. So we have we have
Nice.
tuxes, all the way from the black tuxes. We have them from like the little boys sizes 3 months and even 2 months, and any of like our other from sizes 3T and up, we have it in the blue, the navy blue, the
Nice.
chocolate. I mean anything that we have like that.
really?
Yeah.
So newborns, dead or alive, Chito will take care of you.
Newborns, comma, dead or alive there.
Oh, yeah.
Commas save lives, buddy.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool. And any word requests as far as tuxes, like
I mean,
off
I
the
do.
walls?
Yeah, we do have some. I mean, you see all these different. Like, there's a new trend right now where these kids are wearing their pants like high water-ish, tight with loafers. I mean, we get that a lot, you know. So
Mm.
that was prom season. That was like the biggest thing.
Really?
They
The
wanted
high
a little bit
waters,
higher, high waters.
Really?
And
Man,
then
I
with
used,
little
to,
loafers.
I used to cry when I had high water.
Yeah.
I don't want to wear those.
Yeah. I remember mom making me wear the bell-bottom jeans, and I'd hide a stash in the garage, and I'd walk out and I'd run around the corner and change real quick and go back to school. I don't want to wear those things, and now it's in style. They're renting them, huh? The high waters. And
Yeah, and then I mean, we get different requests. Like guys go on Pinterest or something on the internet, and they'll see hey, I found
See
it.
something.
and I'll try to look for it. And if I can find it, I'll get it from. I mean,
Wow.
I'll try. I mean,
no Dumb and Dumber suits.
Yeah, it's all just
I've never had that request. I mean, it was
I'm
cool. There
surprised.
was this one catalog from a supplier that was offering it, and I never rented it once.
No.
But I mean, it would have been cool.
What about like the hats?
Top hats.
There's top hats. They sell them, but nah, we don't.
You don't
Really?
It's not. It's not.
And the canes and the little sticks.
all that
and
stuff. Yeah, there's in the little part of my catalog. There's the canes and the top hats.
Oh,
But
nice.
no,
never
it's
written.
not. It's not popular.
No.
I'm sure there'll come a time where it probably will be.
Yeah, sooner or later.
But
I mean,
not
yeah,
yet. I'm
later,
surprised.
Like the high
me
waters.
too.
Yeah.
Zoot
The high
suits.
waters.
What else?
Zoot suits, yeah,
Yeah.
we don't carry zoot suits. I think in about 2 or 3 years ago, it was in the catalog, but they discontinued.
Discontinued.
It just wasn't.
No,
Yeah,
and I
this
get
is-
calls from them though.
Downtown.
I get calls and yeah.
They have to go downtown.
Downtown.
To get
Yeah, or Española in Mexico.
Wow, very cool.
Awesome, man.
So, what's the next big event coming up? Prom has already passed, pretty much.
So right now we're in wedding and quinceañera
Wedding,
season. So
quinceañera.
everybody's on vacation right now, you know. So they start the wedding. Like this week's gonna be a really busy week for us. We've got I think 4 or 5 quinceañeras,
Wow.
4 or 5 weddings parties. So we're gonna be pretty busy this week, and it just keeps on going down. We're doing it's called a XL radio station's having a small summer expo type event in downtown in a hall called the Cortez Ballroom, and that's gonna be July 6th. And that's pretty cool. So they invite us to do their fashion show and stuff like that. So we're gonna do that. We've done a couple of events with them, and then we got another event planned at Bassett Center August the 10th on Saturday. It's gonna be like a
Right
little
there at the
open
store?
house at the
Nice.
store. It's gonna be like a little open house. We're gonna have different specials, stuff like that. So check out our social media. We'll be updating stuff.
Updating
Well, if you need any models,
definitely.
you can use these guys.
Not anymore.
Wow. And what about the food part? Do you guys have anything that does catering as well?
Yeah, we have a person that does
In there.
a catering in
Wow.
there. So
Nice.
yeah, there's
awesome.
a little bit of everything.
Okay, one-stop
Cool.
shop.
Yeah,
Bassett
one
Center, you
stop-
got it.
yeah. Right in front of the Target, from the entrance on, I think off of, what is it, Magruder? And that's it right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
Very cool.
Cool, man. Anything else?
No, anything else you want to say specifically about what you do right now?
You know, thank you guys for inviting me. It's always fun joining you guys, and I like hanging out with you guys. You guys are
Cool.
Yeah.
Well,
Thank
we
you
can
for-
keep on going if you like.
Thank you for hooking us up with the suits and the tux, man. Every time that we need it, we just send him a text. He has all our sizes already,
On file.
Yeah.
unless we've gained a few pounds. But
Yeah.
other than that,
Fluctuating.
everything fits perfect. and
Yeah,
we've
never
been
had
real
an
happy
issue,
with
man.
it.
And that's everything, right? From the jacket down to the, I always get this
I
part
always say
confused.
everything but the chones.
Everything but the
Everything but the
chones.
chones.
Everything but the chones.
Bring your own. BYOC. Okay.
Right on. Right on.
Cool.
Well, thanks for coming again,
Of
man.
course, man.
It's been fun.
It's always fun.
Make sure to subscribe to our SignBroCast. We want to thank all our sponsors. Thank you, Chito Aguilar, for joining us.
Yeah.
And we're signing off.
Time Rose is the place where we make a sign.